Welcome to this tutorial on how to integrate the power of an AI assistant into WinSQL. In this video, we'll walk you through the step-by-step instructions for configuring and using this AI assistant. For this demonstration, I will use Google Gemini for my AI provider, which offers two benefits. First, it is free, and most users these days already have a Gmail account, which is all you need. Second, the results generated by Google are very good, even in their free tier. Let's get started. First, I start WinSQL and connect to my desired database. I then click the tab for AI Chat. I see this screen because no AI assistant has been configured yet. Clicking this button will bring up the configuration window. I ensure the Enable box is checked and Google Gemini is selected in this list. Next, I need to get an API key from Google. To do that, I click this link on the window. If you're not already logged in with your Google account, you'll be prompted to log in. Once logged in, you should see a page where you can create a new key. Click on Create API Key. Google associates keys with projects. If you don't have it, one will be created for you. Since I have an existing project, I will just use that. A pop-up window will appear displaying your newly generated API key. Copy this key to your clipboard. Next, I paste the key into WinSQL's configuration window and click OK. Now I am ready to submit requests. However, before submitting my question, I'd like to point out an important configuration option related to privacy. The quality of answers generated by the AI assistant improves if it knows the database design. However, many organizations may have a privacy policy restricting users from sharing even the design of the database with any third party, such as Google. Therefore, you must decide how much information you want to share when submitting your questions. There are three options for this parameter. The default value is to exclude the schema, which means your database schema will never be sent with your prompt. In this case, the answers generated by AI will not be specific to the database you're connected to. The Include Full Schema option will send the Create Table statement for every table that appears in your catalog window, allowing the AI assistant to provide an in-depth answer based on your current database design. In other words, this option yields the best results, but is the least private. The third option, Include On-Demand Schema, lies somewhere in the middle of these two extremes. Before sending the prompt to the AI assistant, WinSQL will extract the table names and only send the schema for the tables that you have specified in your question, reducing the exposure of your design to the AI engine. In this example, I am connected to a video rental database that does not contain any sensitive design, and therefore, I will choose the most effective but least private option. Next, I type my prompt here in plain English. I want to know if my database design allows a customer to rent from multiple stores. You should get a response back within a few seconds after clicking the Submit button. The AI assistant looks at my current design and replies with an appropriate suggestion. In this case, I must add another table to maintain the many-to-many relationship between the customer and store tables. If needed, I can save the results of this chat to an HTML file by clicking the Save button. In addition to manually submitting prompts to AI, I can also have it explain complex queries. For example, I can highlight part of my script, right-click the mouse, and select the Explain with AI option. The result in this case is an explanation in simple words of what the query does. I can run a similar explain method on scripts for stored procedures, views, and triggers. That's it. You can now leverage the power of AI to assist you with your database tasks, from generating SQL queries to understanding database concepts. We encourage you to explore the various ways this integration can enhance your workflow in WinSQL. Thank you for watching.